Hello and welcome back to MLB The Show 18 and the Jason Parham Road to the Show. I'm Tyrant Saber. Last time out, Jason pitched about as well as he could have done against the New York Yankees. He gave up a home run to Gary Sanchez, but it was only the one home run. And besides that, he only gave up another 4 hits and 2 walks in 5 1/3 innings. But he pitched like 93 pitches too, so they were really working him out there. And unfortunately, the bullpen wasn't able to hold it, so Jason got a no decision, and the Mets pick up another loss. What a shame. We are now 29-42 on this season. We are ahead of the Marlins, but barely. American League, worst is 27-43 Blue Jays, so yeah. Marlins, unfortunately, are still stinking it up, and we are not that much better. Matter of fact, I think, yeah, there's really not that many teams that are worse than we are. Royals, White Sox, Blue Jays, and the Marlins. What a pity. So, as you might be paying attention, this is episode number 100 of the Jason Parham Road to the Show. And I'll be honest, I really didn't come into this one expecting that I would do anything special with it. 100 really doesn't have any milestones in baseball. Baseball's a game delineated into portions of 9, not 10, so 100, if I had done anything special, it could have been on number 90 or number 99, because those are nicely delineated in baseball terms. 100 is a little bit awkward, but, hopefully we'll make it special on the field, because I got nothing special planned out here. Unless, of course, the Mets want to trade me. That would make it special. But, yeah, I don't think that's in the cards, so guess we'll just carry on, see how we do. Okay, bullpen day. What do we got? Curve velocity, cut control, and cut break. Cut break might be the way to go. Ooh, keeper knife cap. Dang. Yeah, I still got some room to grow on that without worrying about the cap itself. Oh my goodness, I am running out of things to work on. You know what? It's a special occasion. We're just gonna do it. Congratulations, Jason. You are now a 5-pitch pitcher. Here's hoping your slider doesn't suck. Is it possible? Is it possible that Chris Flexen did not lose another game? He's on a roll. Pitched 4 1/3, 4 hits, 2 walks, 4 hits, 4 walks, 2 runs, 8 strikeouts. He's getting to be a little bit better now. Finally, I'm glad too, because we really need. When we lose Jason's start and Jacob deGrom starts and Robert Gsellman start and Steven Matz's start, but we lose or we win with Chris Flexen's start, I don't even know what to tell you there, man. I do know what to tell you, that Jason is going to be playing in San Diego, playing at Petco Park, coming back to his alma mater, as it were. Now, Jason, of course, has about 3 games in the books against the Padres, all started. He has a 1-0 record. He has a 2.45 ERA and a 2.29 WOBA. So he's had pretty good performances in the past, and I'm hopeful that these will be sustained here. And I don't see Mookie Betts in the lineup tonight, and I don't know what happened there. But I guess we'll find out, so let's get it.
The weekend is on deck, and so is nighttime baseball from Petco Park in San Diego's Gaslamp District. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Mets and the San Diego Padres. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Arturo Aguero gets the start for San Diego in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
Stepping in, Omar Sosa. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Well, our right-handed batters did not, well, we didn't have any right-handed batters on the mound to start the game. They were all switch-hitting lefties, so whatever. No success, so we got to protect here.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early.
Right at Cesar Hernandez for all your line drive solutions. Consider Cesar Hernandez.
To get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
Okay, so line drive out, swing and a miss, 1 away. Keep getting these guys out. Here's hoping.
1-1. Parham is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy.
Oh, yeah.
Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like.
Steven Souza, right field, no problems.
First pitch of every at bat.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Matt Duffy.
All right, so not quite there yet, but
first pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count.
Foul that one away. That's fine,
known as
I
the
guess.
Duff Man in baseball circles. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a 2nd time and in the prime of his career.
All right, so we're 0-2. This is exactly where I wanted to be, because now
2 out, nobody on.
We're gonna try this slider and see what it do.
See it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
So this one gonna cut down and away.
And he misses there. 1-2. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question. Letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors it.
There we go.
And
That's
we'll
a swing and a miss.
There, as this is strike
Have a seat
3,
and get
and
comfortable,
that will
then get back
retire
up
the
and
side.
get in the field.
3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Oh dear.
Next for the Mets, Jason Parham, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
2 on, 2 out, bottom of the second, or top of the second.
Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. Guys, the swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
That's a ball.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
The 1-2. Freezes him.
Ooh,
a strikeout
inside
looking.
cutter. That's a shame.
Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mets 1 and the Padres 0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Will Myers, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Will Myers.
First pitch on its way. Ball one.
Oh, come on,
Didn't catch
ump.
the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that
Ooh,
misses.
Jay, come on. Don't let that first one get in your head, man. You need to make a good pitch here.
No outs here.
Will Myers will take you deep
Couldn't
if you
wait
let
back.
him.
A swing and a miss.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike. Hey, like you can right there. Square it up.
The 2-1. Line towards center field. And a base hit. The first one of the game for the Padres. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
It's been a
Digging
while
in,
since
Carlos
Jason has had
Laswani.
a double play, it feels like. It seems like a game or two at least at this point.
Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with
Oh,
a slider.
Blue! Blue!
Hey, all right. Here we go now.
There we go.
Strike.
Come on. Help me out here. Come on, Jake, get him.
Back to the mound. There's one.
There's that
On to
double
first,
play.
a
You
double
betcha.
play.
Get off my base paths.
So now Carlos Santana. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Carlos Santana. I know him primarily for his signing with the Phillies this year. Apparently he moved over to the Padres, and I believe he was there
Hot shot
last
down the
time
line.
he played.
This gets foul. It's 0-1.
That slider went way out of where it was supposed to go.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Hey, two-way.
And a foul tip here, but it's
foul
held on
tip
to
into
for
the
the out.
glove.
Good work
Get
behind
off
the plate,
the
and
plate.
the inning is over. Padres go down quietly. They trail this one.
Get that
1-0.
slider working.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws
Yeah, still
than he
no
does against
runs.
right-handers.
No more runs, rather.
Here comes the first pitch.
So let's try it again.
A
There we
changeup that
go.
just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
See, it's not hard to pitch if you throw with an abject disregard for whether or not they're going to mash it.
A 1 pitch on its way. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field
And that's
line. That's going to be
right
a fair
off the
ball.
line, so that's a double
Hey, no run, no
And
minimum.
the Friars are in business right away. It's a leadoff double. So he's into second base here with a double to begin the home third. And you can see on the graphic his
There's a
total
patch
for the
fairly
year
recently for
places
this
him
game, and it
third
looks like
best
they've
on the
added
San
in more
Diego
features
roster.
coming off the sports bug at the top left corner. So it'd be interesting to see that
In
going
now,
forward, because I
Austin
like
Hedges.
the
As he'll
additional
look to
stat
bring home
information that I
tying
get
run
out of
from
it.
Second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh,
Fastball
blue.
here as he'll take a look
What
at
the
ball
hell?
1-0.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Yanked on the ground down the line.
That's foul.
But
That's
a
fine.
Foul ball, 1-1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty
Bouncer
breaking
over to
ball.
short.
Had him a little
That's
bit
actually
out front.
Ahmed Rosario
on to
now.
first
It's not
in time,
even
one away.
Cicchini or Eugenio Suarez.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Catcher Austin Hedges bounces out. No problem. And now Arturo Aguero, pitcher for the Padres.
Come on, big guy.
In now, Arturo Aguero.
Swing and a miss.
Will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one.
That's what I want to see.
The 0-1 on its way. And he fouls
this one off. There we go, Jay. Now you got it working.
The runner at second with one away.
And now, ideally, this is where the slider should really shine. Well, or it will eventually. Got to get it built up first.
Swing and a miss.
Swing in on the
seamer right by him for the second out.
Get the gun.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Omar Sosa.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch.
Nuts.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Slider, and this is hit on
right
the
over Ahmed
short.
Rosario, gets it over to Mason Ibarra at first base, and that gets me out of the inning scoreless.
One
Not
left
bad.
for San Diego. It remains 1-0. Stepping up now, Dave Britt. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Dave Britt is always going to be a figure of some interest to me just because he was the guy that the Marlins traded to the Padres to get Jason Parham. And you got to wonder if the Padres really feel like they got the best out of that bargain.
Corner.
Because we know how Jason has developed as a Met and as a Marlin,
big swing, and this one's launched to right field, and
I think that's okay.
Souza going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Close one. But like, you know, the starting pitcher plays once every 5 games and has a big impact in the game he plays in, but otherwise he's basically just icing his shoulder, throwing some warm-up pitches, and staying in shape.
Stepping in and
shortstop, especially a good one, will be playing it almost every day.
Victim in his first try.
So, curious to know if they got good production out of Dave Britt from this trade.
First pitch of the
at least out of the years that they,
and that misses ball
the
one.
year or so at this point that they've had him. I don't like that slider.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Right over to Rosario again. No problem, put out, 2 away.
Start the inning.
35 pitches through 3 2/3, not bad.
Next to the
it's about 10 pitches an inning.
Will Myers. He reached on a single in his first try.
Will Myers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little tapper.
There's a tap.
That winds up foul. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far.
One time right now.
Change-up, perhaps?
Hit on the ground out
another little
short.
tapper.
Rosario
putting in the work today, I gotta say.
Side is retired.
And that gets me out of the inning.
Padres
4 gone now.
They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
And mighty Jason, quote-unquote, up to bat. Come on, Jay, you are really struggling this year.
Steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
I don't like it, I have to say.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing.
We're already on 1 out, and I would be putting a man on second with 2 outs, and I don't like the idea of that.
First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, Jay, no!
Swing and a miss.
Bad.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Come on, Jay.
Behind 0-2 now.
Come on. You're okay, Jay. It's fine.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw gets him, 2 down.
At that point, I had nothing left to lose. I was going to be out either way.
He tried the surprise attack there with the bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
And that'll bring in Carlos Asuaje. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th.
Didn't help,
unfortunately, for the first time in this one.
Didn't do the job I would like it to have done, but we're still alive.
They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of...
Hit on the ground down the first
right
baseline.
past Ahmed,
And that is
past Mason Barr. That's a double. That's
He'll get
going
it into
for 2.
second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Huge.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Don't think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row as a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Here's Carlos
that was
Santana
just,
now, looking to put the ball
pitch was
in play
okay,
here.
not
Down on
great,
strikes
but
in his first
he just whacked it pretty good.
From the belt, the pitch.
I could get mad, but
inside,
it's not going to help. So just gotta pick yourself up and try it again. Because the game doesn't stop until you score achieve 27 outs, and
this is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's
pissing and
trying to
moaning
pitch
isn't going to
around
help.
you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Santana waiting on a 1-1.
Ooh.
And a curveball that time that broke too
That one
low.
been good.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And it
misses. Jay,
3-1 now.
Please. I don't like that pitch call, so I'm just going to hold him. What do you want? Inside fastball. Inside 2-seamer, rather. I guess I'll try it.
And the good fastball
there we
there
go.
Finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a
I'm
tough
going to try get a little cute. Try this low outside slider. And if I don't get the call, that's fine.
Hot shot on the ground is short.
But,
oh, look at the sliding stop. It's
man,
there,
Ahmed
and
Rosario
earning
his pay, making a case to be on the roster. Man,
stab put an end to that thought.
And that holds the man on second, too. All right.
Try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short.
Another little bouncer right over to... Man, Rosario is getting a workout today. Everything's going over there.
Now
we got Austin Hedges at the plate.
Scoring position with Sugan.
Austin Hedges. Hey, let's make a play. Hold him right here.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
There we go. Get that one over.
The at-bat, 0-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game.
Hey, 2 here. Hey, 1 pitch right here. 1 out.
And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges.
And now JT Realmuto calling for the slider in earnest.
The 1-1 home.
Ooh.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Jason, you can see, has been throwing particularly efficiently today, in stark contrast to his last outing against the Yankees.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch.
He's getting a lot of quick outs.
2.
He's getting a lot of early contact.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Yeah, good rip on it, huh?
The 2-2. Gets him
There
swinging.
we
He
go.
struck him
Get
out.
off my plate.
Padres lead 1. They're down 1-0. So here now's the pitcher, Arturo Aguero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Still only 1-0.
It's a swing and
Come on, Jay.
high
We'll get it.
pop-up.
Fetch.
Seager is under it, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there's one away now.
Keep it going, Jay. You got it.
The San
You got
Diego
this one
batting
on
order turns
lockdown.
over and set to go Omar Sosa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Terrific circle changeup thrown right there. The two keys to the circle change: one, having terrific arm action, and two, getting the ball down in the zone.
Have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first. All right, Padres.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle.
Right at
Scooped
Cesar
up on the
Hernandez.
backhand. And an
Doing his
off-balance
job,
throw
too,
is in
not
time
letting
as he
Ahmed
takes
Rosario
one
get all the
away.
glory on this one.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He
Good
really didn't have a
left,
chance
good
to get his
wheels
feet
on
set,
that
so
play.
this is
Cesar
all
Hernandez,
arm.
my
Nicely
man.
done.
Up next for the
I just have to ask, where has this man been all my life? On the Phillies. Actually, not all my life, because he's only made it to the majors relatively recently.
Hey, get your pitch right up there, huh? Let's go, kid.
Into the box, Dave Britt. He swings and grounds it to short.
And putting Rosario through his
First will get him
paces
easily
again.
and
That's
decides
6
to retire.
shutout innings.
Takes just 4 pitches to retire the
Not
Padres.
bad.
They
Not
trail
bad
this one
at all.
1-0. Digging in once again, Matt Duffy. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
This
All
thing's
right,
far
Jay.
from
Well,
over, even though
unfortunately,
we're moving into the
score
back end
still
of
is
this
not
game.
where I would like it to
Only
be,
down
but
by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
we're still not where I would like the score to be, but Jason has been throwing fantastic today. I don't even believe it.
Have a rip like you can. Here you go.
The windup and the 0-1. Change
All
up in
right,
for a
Jay.
strike.
Catch him looking on that one. And then a high inside, you betcha.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
All right, come after this one if you dare.
Fastball called, strike
Oh,
3.
caught,
and
look,
there's
and
the first out of the
change
inning.
the channel,
Nice
sir.
job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game,
You're watching
especially this
the
late,
wrong
getting
game
that
right
first
now.
guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Center fielder.
Here's Will Myers. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the
Come on,
at-bat.
Jay, let's go.
Takes a
All
look
right.
at one catching the outside corner.
That's okay. It's not what I would like to have seen especially, but, like, it's good enough.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
The windup and the 0-1. And
There's
he
a swing and a
changed up
miss.
out of the zone,
Okay.
a swing and a miss.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
It's a bit early to be thinking about it yet, but
Hit the other way out
oh,
toward
can
right
of
field.
corn, you got it? You
Souza
got it.
is over to his right as he puts
All
this
right.
one away. 2 down.
61 pitches through 6 2/3. We
At the
are
plate,
rolling
Carlos
right
Suarez.
now.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Second baseman. Carlos.
Pitch on the
Try
way.
this slider on him.
Right
There
down
you
Broadway
go.
that time. Strike 1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I
Kinda hung
mean,
it.
he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres.
Well, before we get too proud of ourselves, we ought to remember
Off the plate,
Padres
1
are
ball,
another one
1
of them
strike.
bottom feeder teams right now. So the fact that they're not doing well against Jason is, you know, maybe not the best. I mean, Jason is doing well, but like comparing and contrast to someone like the Yankees or the Red Sox, where
laid off
they
for
just
ball
carved
2.
right through him. So The fact that Jason is performing well today, maybe not the most indicative of how good he is right now, but, you know, still feels good.
The 2-1.
And unlike a lot of other sports, there is no strength of schedule measurement for baseball teams in usual, you know, in consideration of who deserves to go to the playoffs and whatever, the postseason. So, yeah, a win against the Padres is the same as a win against the Red Sox.
Swung on and hit in the air to left.
There's another can of corn out there, too. This time it's Michael Conforto in left. And that's 7
3 up, 3 down for
shutout
San Diego. Innings. It remains 1-0.
We might have a chance at this one, ladies and gentlemen. And wouldn't that be a special special 100th episode?
Brandon Nimmo is going to be asked to get things going here as the lead off the top of the 8th.
Brandon Nimmo.
Oh my God, I am going to give this manager a piece of my mind, something fierce you don't even know. That's infuriating. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, up 1-0 in the top of the 8th. So let's find out what they can do. Survey says.
Yeah,
there we
what
go.
You want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right
well,
to the
that was
home
slightly
plug
infuriating, but
now
I guess
the
we still
pressure's
came
off.
away with the
They get
win,
one
so
of the
that's
next
fine.
two.
Jason
The
Parham
series
pitched
is theirs.
7 innings,
And
allowed
tonight's
only
ends is
3
a
hits,
3-0
no
shutout
runs,
win.
no walks,
The New
and
York
struck
Mets
5 men
took the lead
out.
in the second inning
He
and
improves
rode
to
that
7 and
until the
5
very
on the
end.
season, and he
Jason
improves to
Parham
16
earns
and
win number
25 in
7 of
his
the
career.
season. Arturo
His
Aguero
season ERA
settled with a loss
has gone
after
to
giving up only 1 earned.
2.52.
Carson Smith
His
wraps it up
FIP
for the
has come
save,
down to
his
2.35,
So
and his
that's a wrap
XFIP
for us
is down
here
to
tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark
3.46.
DeRosa and Dan
So that's going to
Plesac
do
and
it
our
for me.
entire crew, I'm Matt
Until next
Vasgersian.
time, I'm
You've been
Tyrant
watching
Saber.
MLB The
Thank
Show.
you for
For more,
100
click over
episodes
to
of the Jason Parham Road to the Show, and I will see you at the ballpark.